Hey guys, how you doing? I'm Mark Forbes, a photographer from Melbourne, and I shoot film. And I just wanted to share with you a little review of the Xpan, Hasselblad Xpan, that I've been shooting for the last couple of months. Give you guys an idea a bit of the street photography and also some portraiture that I've been shooting on it. So yeah, here it is. I've been shooting it with a 45mm lens, and I'm just going to swap camera positions to give you a little bit more of an idea of the camera itself, and then at the end of this I'll give you an idea of some of the shots that I've taken over the past couple of months.
Okay, so here's the Hasselblad Xpan in a little bit of a closer view. As you can see, I'm shooting it here with the 45mm lens. It comes with a 30, a 45 and a 90. The 30 is, shall we say, a little pricey. Not that this kit on its own is cheap by any means, it's an expensive camera. So yeah, if you're thinking of having a look and playing around with one, make sure that you're definitely into it in terms of wanting to give it a crack. It's pretty unique, I guess. There are other cameras that shoot panoramic format, but this one's compact. It's got amazing Hasselblad or Fuji lenses on it, and it takes stunning images, like really breathtaking images. I'll just open the back up here and give you a look inside it. A couple of shots. So yeah, just to give you an idea, obviously the panoramic format, so you can see how big the shutter is compared to a standard 35mm shutter. It's incredibly easy to load. I don't have a film on me now, but you basically put the film in, pull it across, and line up the film tip line, and it'll just auto wind on. You'll hear it now when I shut the camera anyway. It's got a frame counter on it too. If you turn it on and hold down the A button, it'll tell you how many shots you've taken. You just multiply that number by 10, it'll give you an idea of the frames that you've gone through. So it shoots both pano and standard 35mm frames. You just have to hold the button in, flick it across, and then now you're shooting on standard frames. But obviously if you're shooting this camera, you want to be shooting the panoramic. So we'll just leave that on there. Yeah, what else can I tell you? So the lenses are amazing. As I said before, I only shot the 45mm, but the sharpness on that lens is incredible. I took some street photography with it recently in San Francisco and New York. So just walking around the streets, shooting stuff. I found the composition to be quite challenging coming from 35mm. And you really had to worry about the whole width of the frame to make sure that you were covering it, not getting any distractions in, so you're focusing on what you're actually trying to shoot. For portraits, I found it really interesting to sort of craft a frame up and try and get it working inside a new sort of way of looking at things, so that was really good fun. Having said that, I've decided to move the camera on just because I didn't think it was really, the aspect ratio was really what I was after. So it's going to be heading to a new seller actually tomorrow, which is why I'm making this video. I've been told that when you sell an Xpan, apparently fairy dies, so hopefully the fairy itself doesn't die, it just moves on to the next person, and it's very transferable. So what I'm going to do after this little bit of the video is I'm going to put up some shots that I took with it in terms of street photography and street portraits, just to give you guys an idea of my experience with it. Yeah, if you like what you see, feel free to follow me below, and you can also find me on Instagram at _MarkForbes_ or at Mark Forbes Photographer. Yeah, and hopefully I can pull together a few more videos and show you guys a few other things. Okay, thanks guys.